Okay. Oh. Apparently... Yeah, okay. Apparently I forgot that I had my microphone set to monitor and output on OBS. So I heard an echo of myself there, just for a moment. But I think we're almost done setting up. Now, you guys might notice that my audio is a little different today. I am using different audio settings. Specifically, I turned off my noise suppression, which may or may not be a good idea. We'll see. I noticed in the previous sessions that I had for the last couple of days, my voice was okay. Like, you couldn't hear any of the background noise from my house, which is good because my family is very, very loud, but it also wasn't able to pick up most of what I say, so it's a catch-22. It's good if I use it, but also bad at the same time. Honestly, as long as I have the noise gate filter on and I have it high enough, I would hopefully not have to worry about too much background noise. Although today might be a bit of a different story considering my nieces and nephews are here today, so they're probably going to be kind of loud in the background. We'll see. We'll be starting in a minute. So I didn't actually skip breakfast today, but I had to go somewhere, so I wasn't able to eat lunch. Thankfully, I have a protein bar here, so I can eat that. And since I'm not using my noise suppression, you guys will actually be able to hear the crinkling of this wrapper. You know, this ASMR crinkling. Isn't it beautiful? I'm trying not to crinkle it as loud as possible, but it's really difficult to do so. Chocolate mixed with peanuts. It's what is the brand? Mature Valley protein bar. Peanut butter dark chocolate. Pretty good. It's also supposed to be a chewy bar, so it's really, really chewy. Man, I'm glad I stocked up on multiple water bottles. But yeah, I was unfortunately a couple minutes late. I was busy watching a video, so I lost track of time, and I'm like, I could finish this before the stream starts. No, I wasn't able to. I didn't even get to watch Kamen Rider like I wanted to this morning, because I was so busy with a doctor's appointment. Yeah, it is what it is, though. I can always watch some Kamen Rider later today. Actually, I think I'm gonna skip today. Instead, I'll do some drawing and probably work on some editing. I have 2 streams that are coming up tomorrow. One is Samurai Warriors, and the other is Toho, just like yesterday. But I could probably fit in a couple of episodes of Kamen Rider beforehand, or maybe even after. I've been really obsessed with watching Kamen Rider Akito recently. That's basically been on my mind for the past 2 weeks. Originally, I was planning on doing a rewatch of Faiz, hence the GIF at the bottom of the screen being Kamen Rider Delta, which is a character from that season. But I offered it to my friends, Scar and Druid, and Scar really, really wanted to watch it, and so I figured, okay, I'll hold off on Faiz until we have time to watch it together. and we never did. and then he decided that he didn't actually want to watch Fies. He wanted to watch Amazons because it's apparently I brought up Amazons, and he rather watched that instead because it's a lot more up his alley, which is unfortunate because I was already at episode 4 when I offered, so I'm gonna have to rewatch the first 4 episodes, which is a lot more difficult than it sounds because every episode is like OVA length. It's 40 minutes. So instead, I just figured, you know what, I'll just watch Agito. It's a season I've never watched before, it's one that's been on my list for the longest time. And turns out I'm really, really loving it. I'm not exactly sure if it was written by Inoue, which was the same director for Fives, but it definitely has the same feeling. It has that mixture of slice of life with the action of normal Kamen Rider, and it sort of twists the expectations you would usually have for a Kamen Rider season, or just a Kamen Rider character in general. Like, the heroes are definitely a little more grayish, except for Shoichi. Shoichi is just a bundle of pure energy, and he is amazing, and I love him. Although, don't love him nearly as much as Hikawa. Hikawa is still my favorite character. I don't know why. Maybe it's because of the fact that the G3 suit is just so cool looking, and I really love that suit. Or it's just Hikawa is just a really fun character. He's clumsy. He's a clumsy detective who, despite his clumsiness, is able to get the job done, and he's just so much fun to be around with. He's also just like a genuinely good guy. At the point where I am at, episode 30, there are no hints of Hikawa being malicious in any way. In fact, the only malicious one so far is Hojo. And I have a lot to say about Hojo, but I'll save that for when we eventually play the Kamen Rider Agito game, which is a thing, and I do plan on playing that soon. I would play it sooner, but I have a plan for that. I specifically want to get a commission of my character in Kamen Rider G3 armor. And I'm going to get that commission from the same person I got the Kamen Rider 5 commission from. A YouTuber called Novinator. They're really great, by the way. They also stream and work on art. They're really amazing. They're funny. I definitely recommend looking up their content. It's Novinator. They're recently doing a Final Fantasy stream series with their friend. And yeah, they're just really cool. At this point, I think I am just going to get the G3 armor as the commission. It's either that or the Gills armor. And Gills would make sense for my character, considering the armor is green. But, personally speaking, I really like G3. Heck, I even made a gif of, it's the heart gif. But inside of the heart, it's a picture of G3, and then on the other side, it says G3, my beloved. And then I made a second version of it where it's just Hikawa outside of the suit, and it says Hikawa, my beloved, because I love those characters. And if you think that's bad, just wait until I get into other Kamen Rider seasons. Who knows, maybe Hikawa will be a shining example of a character that I will always love no matter what. And you know what? He's a detective. He's a detective character. Of course I would love him. I always seem to gravitate towards the sweet yet clumsy detective-like character. There's Hikawa, Katsuya Suo from Persona. I think I'm really gonna like Akechi whenever I get to Persona 5. Dojima! Wait, is it Dojima or is it Sojima? I know one of them is the writer, and the other is the character from Persona 4. I think it's Dojima? It's been so long. I should stress that I never played Persona 4, so I don't really Well, that's a lie. I played the first couple hours, but I never got far enough to really remember that character. But he's cool too. And like any other detective characters, none that I really remember. I guess if I were to say another detective character, it would be I mean, there's Digimon. There's Digimon Cyber Sleuth, but I haven't finished that game to really make a estimation on whether or not I like the girl Kyoko. I think that's her name. The girl who owned the Cyber Sleuth agency. She was cool. But, again, I haven't finished that game yet. Alright, that's it for the bar. And now I can do more ASMR with the crinkling wrapper. I'm sure somebody's into that. You know, when they say chewy, they really mean it. It's really difficult to get this down. Yeah. Good thing I have water. The beginning of this stream is just going to be me eating. That's what the last 14 minutes has been. Thankfully, I have this sign, so... Alright. That just reminded me, actually. I have been thinking, or at the very least considering, getting a webcam and using that for streams. Because I know some YouTubers that I follow do use webcams. And I don't know. I've never been all that ready for showing my face. Heck, most of my friends don't really even know what I look like. But it's nothing special, honestly. I think it would add an extra layer to my live streams just to have my web camera. Just to have a webcam at the corner and have my reactions. You know, it could be a replacement for my VTuber. Or, you know, I could have a web camera and it can actually be registered to a VTuber model. Problem with that is I have glasses and I don't know... I don't really know if the tracking features are as good as people want them to be. But yeah, I'll consider it a little bit more. If anything, I'll probably use the webcam for reactions at the very least, because that'll be interesting. Alright, I think now is a good time to start the live stream. So, especially since my playlist ended. I forgot to set it to loop. Oops. Alright, we're playing more Shin Megami Tensei today. It's been a couple days. Well, actually, it's been only 2 days. And I did do some grinding off screen. Let's check out what I did. In fact, I did some grinding before I even started this session. I leveled up Spirit to level 25. I think we were at 24 last time, so it wasn't really that much of a level up. Some of my demons are leveled as well. And as you probably notice, I have a new demon with me. I don't remember if anyone else is new besides this guy, but this is an evolution of Kopa Tengu, who was a demon that I fused last time. And apparently he can evolve, and he evolved into Karasu Tengu. I did it by accident, unfortunately. I didn't realize that he had the Watchful skill, which grants him experience even when he's not in the battle. which is great, honestly, because yeah, he'll just always accumulate experience. But like, I used an item on him. I used a grimoire that granted him enough experience to get to 1 point of experience for the next level, and then Watch will pretty much bumped into the next level. So I figured, I mean, I'm explaining this anyways because yeah, he evolved, and he is now a level 28 demon, which is 3 levels higher than Spirit. That's usually how you get these special type of demons. In fact, I don't think you can naturally fuse Karasu Tengu. He's one of those where you would just need to evolve him, or you would need to evolve the demon before him in order to get him. I'm not sure if elemental fusions can result in him. That's something that I didn't look up, but I wouldn't put it past it. I wouldn't put it past this game if it allowed you to get him through elemental fusions. I'm gonna need to do some elemental fusions along the way at some point, especially when I eventually have to do Mitama fusions. Mitama fusions is going to be saved for the end game, because right now it's a little too up my pay grade. Or I could potentially grind for more money from the DLC, but that's just too much. That would kind of defeat the purpose of playing on hard mode, honestly. So yeah, Karasu Tengu I got, and I leveled up some of our other demons. Nekomata and Momonofu are ready to level up with one more battle, and they have one more skill left, so they will be evolving, both of them. I believe that's all the demons that can evolve. Everyone else is where they are, yeah. Amano Uzumi, I managed to get a couple of abilities for her. I think life bonus is a new thing. I would have gotten life mana refill, but I felt like that would have taken a little bit too long. Bob Koth, I managed to get Wing Buffet, and there was something that changed Karasu Tengu. Yeah, I believe Shibabu. Shibabu used to be Zio, but I figured off-screen I leveled up Kopa Tengu, and he gave me the option to change one of his skills randomly. And I, you know, being the lovable summoner that I am, I decided to say yes, and he changed his only elemental move into a status effect move, which is unfortunate because I think he's one of the few that have Zio. So I lost Zio, but at the very least he gained Zanma after a certain point, so at least he has Zanma. Other than that, yeah, that's pretty much it. We're gonna have Momonofu and Nekomata in our party for now, because I want to level them up and see what they evolve into. And then we'll probably have Amano Uzumi, and yeah. There also isn't really anything we can fuse at the moment. Nothing really all that good. I tried looking, especially, I also tried looking on the Fusion Calculator, which is a website that I've been using for pretty much every single Shin Megami Tensei game. Has all the fusions, and for the most part, they're right. There are some games where they have them wrong, like SMT If, and I think SMT1 also has wrong fusions. But for the most part, the SMT Nocturne fusions seem correct. But yeah, after these evolutions, we'll see what we can make, and we'll see what type of demons we'll be getting. Alright, Nekomata, you finally get Mute Gaze. Chance to inflict mute on one foe. That could be good, especially now that I know that status effects are really decent. But at the same time, what am I gonna trade for? Plead, yeah. Plead is kinda useless at this point. I mean, there might be some special meta where Plead can get you like really rare items, but at this point, I don't really need them. Besides, Nekomata is going to transform. Nekomata, Digivolve to legs. Senri, right? Is that your name? Yeah, Senri. I'm Senri of the Holy Clan. Let's have some fun together. She has a red leotard and everything. So she keeps all the skills as Nekomata, but now you can gain more skills, and she's a higher level. Plus, she has different elemental resistances. So I think She now drains force as opposed to nullifies fine force. And she nullifies light, which is pretty good. Still weak to electricity, though. Momonofu, anyways, can apparently evolve, but not yet for some reason. Okay. Weird, but I mean, I was going to keep Momonofu in my party anyways, so it's not really much of an issue.
Welcome to the Cathedral of Shadows, where demons...
Alright, so Senri can fuse into what exactly that's new? I mean, demons that I can't use yet. Oh look, Orthrus! One of the, bosses that we faced back at the, Mantra's headquarters. Was it Mantra? I think it's Mantra, yeah. Zhejat seems to be the next in line for, fusion material. Oh, Flavus. I don't think we actually have him registered. But why would we get him, considering it's going to use up Unicorn? Man, I wish this game had a list of fusions that you can do, like SMT5, or heck, even Persona 1, where I could see all the specific fusions. Unfortunately not. They just decide to make it harder for you for some reason. We are going to register all of them, though.
Are you sure?
Are you sure? Yes, I wouldn't be doing it if I wasn't sure. Hey, Scar. Little bummed down, but watching your stream always makes me happy. Aw, thank you, Scar. I hope you feel better. I really do. It's a Friday, you know? You should probably be partying with fire. Take your dragon outside. You know, do stuff. Take your dragon to the nearby village and torch your enemies. I'm sure you would love that. T-pose and T-pain. I wish. I wish titties was in this game. Well, actually, titties are in this game. I can show it to you right now, Scar. See? Delicious titties. And she heals us as we suckle on her teats. That's not how we heal. At least I don't want it to be. I don't know, actually. We don't see how exactly my demons and me get healed, so your guess is as good as mine. Maybe we do suckle on her teats and the milk heals us. That's a weird thought. Alright, so we have two options. We can either progress with the plot, or we could do the optional stuff that I mentioned doing last time, heading to the Labyrinth of Amala. I think we're at a point where we are able to head to the Labyrinth, but there is something special that I want to show off by progressing with the plot just a little bit longer. It's not going to take all that long, so... Oh my gosh, imagine healing by breastfeeding you. I'm sure there's one RPG that does that. You never know, there's a lot of weird RPGs out there. Or just games in general. It's probably a Japanese game, no less. Again, wouldn't put it past them. So we have the same warning that we got when we faced Matador. Now, Matador was easy to deal with. This one, probably not so much. So, obviously there's going to be a boss fight. Let's configure our party. Obviously, Amano Uzumi, considering she's our main healer. Sentry has really good stats, especially Sukukaja. So, let's bring Sentry with us. Also, she's a new demon. We might as well use her. And I really, really want to use Momonofu. Even if he may not have that great of skills. We could also use Kurasu Tenku, which again, new demon. He also has access to Medea, so he could give us a really good Tyler Perry movie while we fight this boss. A lot of options, but I think I'm going to go with Kurasu Tengu. Oh, also, I should show this off. I got the skill Anti-Ice from the Ice Magatama. So we've cleared out this Magatama. It's no longer filled with skills. We really don't have to use it ever again unless we want to nullify Ice. So that's cool. I now have a 50% resistance to Ice. So in terms of what I should probably equip now, I'm not sure. We'll go with the strong against physical attacks, because that can be genuinely useful. Plus, it raises our strength stats, so we'll be hitting really, really hard. I may be preparing way too much for this battle. But then again, this is the battle against Mr. Whitey up here. I say Mr. Whitey because... Right! I forgot! I completely forgot. We're not having Dante in this. We chose Rido instead. Yeah, so remember the option that I had at the beginning of the game when I was choosing my my mode? I could choose either the Maniacs version or the Chronicles version, I believe. One of them has Dante from the Devil May Cry series appear as a character. I chose the other one because I've played the game with Dante before. I wanted to experience a playthrough with the other character, so we're gonna get him. Kana, it's my Vortex World debut. Is it dark yet or is it just me? This is actually a demon that isn't in this game. It's a reference to the guy that's about to show up because this demon appears in his game. Anyways, it's time for Devil Summoner, Rido Kuzunoha versus the Demi-fiend. Nice reference to the Rido Kuzunoha PS2 games. Yeah, it's fucking Rido Kuzunoha. Does it sound cool or what? And Ice, how dare you betray me? At least I'm not nullifying fire, otherwise I would never have to talk to your girlfriend again. There he is!
And there we have our Demi-fiend.
And there he is too! It's Goto and Rido Kuzunoha. Two characters from the Rido Kuzunoha Shin Megami Tensei games from the PlayStation 2 era. These two are basically partners in crime. He's a detective. Goto's a talking cat. That's all you really need to know. They have more backstory, but they don't really say it in this game.
First order of business. Let's see what he's really made of.
Katie. Yeah, just like Dante, Rido just runs in and tries to attack us without even talking. At the very least, we do get the Dante battle theme. So that's one thing that we get. Unfortunately, Rido doesn't talk because he was the protagonist of his own game, so he's going to be silent. Of course, that's what we have Goto for. He's the one who's going to be doing all the talking. All right. So like usual, we got to set up our buffs and debuffs. Make sure that his hit rate is lowered, and we're going to pass this turn. Yeah, that thing does kind of look like a Naruto summon, to be honest. I think all we can really do is lower his strength. I think he does have an ability that removes buffs and debuffs, so we're probably gonna have to go on the offense as soon as possible.
And go easy on the opening salvo, Rido.
Please do.
Wouldn't want to rub him off on accident.
Please don't. Raptor Guardian. Summoning demons from his own game. And there's the removing debuffs. And summons Yoshitsune. Yeah, he's a devil summoner just like us, so he is summoning demons. Instead of party members, he's summoning them to initiate attacks. So he's kind of like doing combo attacks, which I think is really cool. His game was sort of like a mixture of an RPG and Devil May Cry, where it was a action RPG adventure game. You can move him around the screen, and you basically fought enemies with a sword. It was... The first Rido game was kind of meh with the gameplay. The story was fantastic. Second game, really, really good. They improved all the stuff that made the original game kind of lackluster in gameplay. Basically, the sword combat was really heavy and you couldn't really dodge. Second game, you could straight up dodge, and I love it. Gotta play those games for the channel one of these days. Alright, I'm gonna do another Sukukaja because the buff and debuff limit is 4, so that will be 3. He's removing his own debuffs, which means he is wasting a turn. Boogie Woogie! I'm pretty sure Goto named that attack. That seems like a Goto thing to do. When I get paid, I may get the new Dragon Ball game and pre-order the Shadow game. Oh, that would be awesome. I haven't heard anything about the Dragon Ball game. I'm pretty sure it's not the Budokai Tenkaichi fighting game. It's a different one, isn't it? I think it starts with an S. But I'll do some research on that later. I do own Kakarot. I haven't played it yet, though. But Shadow? Yeah, definitely get that game. Don't you want to get the Sonic X Shadow game? Of course you do. Wait, is this a new game? It looks new. No, actually, this is a game from the PlayStation 2 that got a remastered port a couple years ago. It looks new, but only due to the fact that it's now in HD quality. But it is definitely PS2 graphics. Make no mistake. So he's basically Demon King Scar, but he's being summoned by fire. In a way. It would be like if you summon fire to initiate like an attack that you're doing. Like you slash at something and then immediately summon fire to stomp on them. Alright, War Cry would be... See, that would be a bit of a waste. Honestly, I think we're just gonna continue doing Lunge, because that's probably the best we can do. And then at some point we gotta heal. Ooh, crit! Nice, we got an extra turn. We use that to actually heal with Karasu Tengu. It's not a big heal, but it's enough. And I want him to constantly summon Mushu, or however he pronounces it. I don't really know the name of that demon. Moshuo, Mushubu, the pronunciation on her always changes. But I want him to constantly waste his turn removing that buff, or the debuffs. Can we get another crit? Aw, I was hoping we'd be able to. In any case, we'll use Wing Buffet, because that might hit multiple times. No, only one time, unfortunately. Mushu! She's so cutie. You know, it's really good that Yoshitsune isn't doing nearly enough. I should shut up. Wow, he killed Karasu Tengu in one hit. To be fair, I did not expect Yoshitsune to get a crit there. That was not part of the plan. Well, we gotta summon something else now. And I bring out my beautiful, beautiful unicorn. The horn of the unicorn. The face set attack. Yeah, that's pretty much like her best attack. It's pronounced Medea. I mean, yes, the healing spell is Medea. I'm talking about the bird that he summons. The one where he says Mushubu or something like that. Yeah, we're gonna have to pass our turn here. I'm thinking raising our defense is probably for the best. Nay! I shall raise your defense. Nay! Okay. Oh, by the way, I stocked up on 94 medicines. Yeah, I'm using that money DLC. We're playing on hard mode without a New Game Plus file. You best believe I'm doing that. He hurts. Despite the fact that we raised our defense, he still hurts. Don't underestimate a protagonist. Alright, we'll use this turn to do a lunge. And then, ooh, okay, that's great, a crit. Every time we get a crit, we get an extra turn at the top right. The glowing turns indicate that it's an extra turn. Yeah, Amino Zumi is basically going to be our healer for this. And keep raising our defense. It's probably for the best. Senri, you have a couple of physical attacks. I want to see what some of these do. Not bad. Also, I noticed that his race is apparently question mark, question mark, question mark.
Maybe it's time you started using the sharp end of your sword.
Oh, you mean he's been hitting us with a blunt end this whole time?
Seems like our Demi-fiend's no pushover.
Maybe. Maybe not. He summoned his cat to dramatically lower our defense and gain a ton of MP. Not good, not good. He get an extra turn. That shouldn't kill. That hopefully shouldn't kill. Okay, lowering our defense is really, really bad. We need to kill him as fast as possible, but we also need to make sure that we survive. We survive. As long as we do 200 damage every single time, we should be fine. Yeah, Rakukaja definitely is useful here. Ooh, nice, another crit! This means we can use a Medea and possibly a second Medea with the unicorn. I know I probably am pronouncing it wrong. It's probably supposed to be Medea, but I just think it's a lot more funnier to just constantly call it Medea. Boogie Woogie. At least he wasted a turn with Boogie Woogie. That usually doesn't kill. I like when she attacks, she stands there for a good second. I know, right? We're doing the samurai rule of just waiting for each other to attack and just letting the animations go by. If this was like an actual battle, it definitely wouldn't turn out like this. Okay, we're gonna skip our turn again to get that extra turn. He lowered our defense again. We're gonna have to use this. A part of me wants to use Fog Breath so I can have him waste a turn. I think I'm gonna do that. If he doesn't use the ability to remove his debuffs, then at least he'll have a low hit rate. And we gotta heal. We definitely gotta heal. I'm gonna assume he's almost out of MP, sadly. Okay, that's not good. But that is... I like how our horse essentially just drifted. Nani horse driftu. Music is good. Oh, he's on his last legs. We just have to keep pushing it. Unicorn, I think it's time. I hit you with the horn of the unicorn. Now, if we can get a crit from this, that would be so lucky. Sometimes we aren't that lucky. Yeah, there we go. It was a crit and it killed him. Awesome. And we're close to a level up too. That's it for Rido. Sorry, kitty.
Not bad, kid. You've got to be one tough customer to get his seal of approval.
Yeah, you know, the silent seal of approval. Just the dots. Get summon and use strip and would take off my shirt as he would get defense and confuse on him. That would be your skill? Well, it just so happens that I am shirtless, so like, my character is shirtless.
A guy who's not human, yet not quite demon.
And also quite shirtless.
I'd say the Demi-fiend moniker fits.
The shirtless Demi-fiend.
Anyway, the one you just sparred with is Rido, and I'm Goto.
Nice to meet you. I already knew who you were because I'm a fan of the series.
We're simply a pair of detectives. Now, a certain elderly gentleman had asked us to keep an eye on him.
I like how at the beginning of this session I mentioned all the detectives that I've been really into recently. You know, the Kamen Rider, Hikawa, Katsuyasuo. This is another detective. Man, what is with my fascination with detective characters, and why do I love them so much?
Righto. You were right on the money.
So the old man sent him?
I think it's high time we dug a little deeper. Find out what the old man's playing at.
Probably should have done that from the beginning, but okay.
Depending on how that goes, you two might get a rematch. Wouldn't that be amusing?
Unless you skipped all the optional dungeons and just go straight to the main plot, but you wouldn't do that, would you?
Until that happens, if it happens, don't mind the big one.
We'll try not to. As he just shows us his anus.
Okay, right. It seems the plot is thickening. Ready to crank this investigation up a few notches?
And then they go off to do their own journey that we really don't see on screen. But I guess we're just supposed to take it at face value that they are going to do a little bit of investigating. Anyways, let's actually go back because we could continue with the main plot, but I think this is the best point to head to the Labyrinth of Amala. Oh, also, Scar, I will kidnap the cat. Is that Sonic's voice actor? No, actually, I think it's, I don't remember who voices the kitty, but I don't think it is. I know who voices this girl, though. It's Lightning's voice actress from Final Fantasy 13, Ali Hillis. Which you could totally tell when she has dialogue. Oh, by the way, Scar, I don't think I've ever mentioned this to you, but I named the 2 characters in this game that are my character's best friends. Scar and Firestar. So, you're the boy, and Fire is the girl. I don't remember what I named the teacher, though. The teacher you got me. I think I gave her, like, a really weird name. And, of course, my name is Speary. I think that's all the characters you can name, unfortunately. Everyone else is either demons or they already have their pre-distinguished names. You know, I'll increase my vitality because getting more defense is good. And we have access to Heat Wave. What is this again? Physical damage to all foes, damage relative to HP. Ooh. That can be good. Problem is, I don't have much room. I could get rid of Tornado. Or... See, I don't want to get rid of the bonuses just yet. Mana bonus because we don't have any way of regaining MP. And life bonus because that is genuinely good. I think I'll get rid of Tornado. It served its purpose. It's great for an early game, especially for the next couple of dungeons. But right now, I want to focus on more physical-oriented skills. Because that's kind of my shtick. I would walk away once I see the pony wanting to throw hands. Would you walk away after seeing this beautiful, handsome face and the spike on the back that is supposed to be an antenna? Yeah, I think this is supposed to be an antenna that my character uses to converse with the demons. But yeah, I got those sweet tats all over me. I'm a half demon, half human, and all Spirit. I'm actually working on some artwork of Spirit looking like the Demi-fiend. It'll probably be done sometime soon. Any case, let's do some fusions, because I'm level 26 now. Can I actually do anything, though? Because I think the only demon I have available is Zezat, which is the sheep. Yeah, that seems to be the only thing. And to be honest, who do I want to use in the fusion? I don't know, because most of my demons are really good. I don't want to use the cat lady, because she's awesome. Incubus, that's right! I completely forgot to make the dick demon. The giant pointy dick. Hey Scar, look, I found you. No, I'm kidding. It has, it's way too big to be you. I found Druid. He has really good magic. Get it? He's very virile, or however you say that. Weak to force, nullifies curse and mind. I don't know. I mean, it could be something. It's something new. So I could give up Bob Koth and Fornius. The almighty Fornius? Yeah, I think I will. Now it just depends on what skills I'm going to give you. I think Riberama, because we want to have that. Medea, because we love Tyler Perry movies. Zeo, because no one else has it. Actually, Zeo kind of defeats the purpose of it, because if we're going to use Zeo, then it's probably an enemy that is using force attacks. And he's weak to force, so... But I'm using it anyways, so... We'll have that, and let's throw in a Bufula, because we need to have some way to cool him down, if you know what I mean.
Are you sure?
Are you sure? No, but I'm gonna get him. I kiss him straight up, then say, kill me if you must, but I will be friend. Well, that implies that you're gonna kiss me, since I'm the Demi-fiend, so I'll take it. Ooh, perform fusion 50 times. I got an achievement. Awesome. I'm Incubus of the Night Clan. I can't wait to kick some ass.
All right.
Well, I will point you in the direction of a certain fox. All right, but what can you fuse into? Kelpie. Hey, the Scottish fairy. Scottish. He is similar to Incubus, where he is weak to force. I don't know. He's cool and all, but that I would have to trade the unicorn. I could just buy him back, of course. But the horn of the unicorn. Also, unicorn gets Tetraja, so that could be really good. I think I'm gonna hold off on that fusion for now. I think we're good. So let's continue with the side content then. Remember, power is what matters. Knowing that's life or death. Don't care who you are. Man, I think you would really appreciate this area, Scar. This is where all the demons who are all about strength means everything. That's the way you can command power and all that. Yeah, this is where they all gather. Now, I really want to go to the labyrinth of Amala, but if we continue with the main plot, I can also get some special goodies where that can really help us in the long run. I don't know, I'm conflicted. You know what? Screw it. Let's go to the side content. Might as well. I've been holding this off ever since the sewer dungeon, so let's at the very least get through this. And who knows, we could probably gain a level or two in this dungeon. So this is the Labyrinth of Amala. This is where all the side content is. That was added in the expanded version of the game all the way back in the PS2 days. Because Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne originally was released with none of the fiends and had nothing to do with Dante or Raido or the Labyrinth of Amala. This is all new stuff that was added in the expansion. Which is the version that we got in the West. Like, we never got the original version. We only got the expansion version called Maniacs. Although for us, it was just Nocturne. Can you go in? Yeah, here we are. There we are. It's all red. It's filled with a bunch of souls. And there's a weird old man that strangely wants to touch us here. There's a peephole. Will you look inside? Who would it? Just don't stick anything in there. Preferably not a head. Also, you can tell this is a PS2 remaster that they didn't put much work into because the resolution is still 4:3. The blurred bars on the right and left for cutscenes like that are pretty obvious. So you see all those like glowing dots all around those holes? Those are eyes. Demons are watching this. Along with us. We're watching it too. So that's the old man that contracted Dante/Raido to hunt us in the in this world. Oh, by the way, this is an apocalyptic game, so we're in an apocalypse. The world is dead. I should probably stress that.
I see you've recovered the menorah from that fiend. I knew that I could count on you, even if the world changed.
The world changing is an understatement, lady.
I believed you would one day learn to wield yourself as a mighty weapon.
I mean, with these shirtless pecs, of course. You don't actually get to hear him speak, sadly.
Here is what my master has to say.
He said,
It involves the menorah you acquired. For one, it was part of his prized collection.
Oh, really? Is he Jewish?
As for its deeper nature, the menorahs are flames of life, which control the flow of Magatsuhi within the Labyrinth of Amala.
Controls the souls, got it.
However, they were stolen by terrible fiends.
Just like the Matador that we fought last time.
You see, the menorahs
there are a lot of demons watching.
Unfettered access to the Labyrinth of Amala. But that privilege is not intended for just anyone.
That means we're special!
This place is strictly forbidden to all but those whom my master has permitted entry.
You hear that, Scar? He's permitted you entry. You can watch, but only watch. Or stick your pee in there, either way.
That is why we would like to ask of you a favor.
A favor?
Is it possible for you to retrieve the menorahs, the flames that light the floors of the labyrinth? And upon doing so, would you return them here?
I don't know. Depends on if I get an optional ending from all this. I do, by the way.
That is my master's request. To recover the 11 menorahs.
11? I guess 1 means, I already have 1, so if she's already counting that one, then I guess 10 more menorahs.
If you are willing to accept the task, then you will be allowed to enter the Labyrinth of Amala. I believe that is a fair offer, but it is up to you to decide.
To be honest, do I even really have a choice? Considering you guys didn't give me that power. The power that I have right now was given to me by a young boy who looks strangely like the old man, and an old lady who looks strangely like this lady.
Will you do it for my master's sake?
Again, I really don't have a choice, do I? Fuck it, I will. I have nothing good to do anyways. Thank you, Spirit. Damn, this is evil. Fire and Scarf, he could age. Everything is like my RP. Yeah, post-apocalyptic world filled with demons. We're basically being hyped up as sort of like a villain and a demon itself, but we have options. Depending on which ending we get, we could be a benevolent demon or a malevolent one.
I knew you would accept our offer.
Because you didn't have a choice.
The menorahs tend to attract each other. That is why I gave you one.
Which probably explains why our menorah has been glowing every time we encounter certain powerful people, like Matador or Rido. Apparently Rido might have had one.
As long as you have your menorah, you will eventually come across the others.
So they're basically like beacons.
When you retrieve a menorah, please place it on the pedestal in the corresponding floor of the labyrinth. I will reward you as you return them to their rightful places.
I will reward you by giving you 5 hours of an optional dungeon.
If you hold your menorah to the spinning drum of Amala, the device referred to as a terminal in Tokyo, you will be able to enter and leave here freely. Please be careful. I wish you the best.
Why do I feel like she's saying that so sarcastically? Whoa, yeah, 100%, whoa, we're all for ya, whoa! All the demons are just like clapping. I think that's what it's implied.
Preparations are complete.
Oh, by the way, the mic is still on, we should probably turn it off.
Let us see if our chosen fiend will emerge victorious. If he is the one we have been waiting for.
Chosen fiend. And the fiends were the one that stole the menorah, according to them. Yeah, there seems to be a lot more going on than just what they're telling us. In any case, this is basically all the optional stuff. We progress through the game, we find fiends and gather their menorahs, and then we bring them back here to the labyrinth to progress further inside. The ultimate goal is to find all 11 menorahs and make it to the center of the labyrinth, where we will then do something. You don't have to do any of this though. This is all 100% optional. If you want to go through the main game and just get a normal ending, you can do that. This is all for the optional secret ending, which we may actually do, depending on how I feel. We'll see. In any case, who's ready for a mini game? Yeah, there's an actual mini game for this. Basically, you gain Maka here, which is the currency, and you can hit things to get through them. I have poor timing, unfortunately, so yeah, I'm not able to hit things really well. This was actually the best way to accumulate money in the original game. There are certain obstacles where if you hit them, you will gain an extra amount of money. And yeah, 102 Maka, not really good, but the later mini games that you'll get for that will be really impressive, and you'll get tons and tons of money. Thankfully, though, I don't have to do that anymore because this is the remaster, and I have the DLC, which automatically gives me money in that DLC map, so I am perfectly fine. I'll never have to touch that minigame ever again, which is good because, oh my gosh, you could spend like hours doing that particular minigame, and you would gain a lot of Maka, but it's certainly not enough to do all the fusions you really want to do. We light the Menorah of Foundation. Yes. The one we got from Matador. Happy Kwanzaa! You lit the menorah foundation. I want to... That's one way to put it, Scar. So, Shadow the Hedgehog's first level. In a way, I would say the... Yeah, actually, it's exactly like, what is it called? Crisis City? I think that's the name of the area. Where you go down the, buildings at the beginning. I am also thinking of the rails section where you're trying to race Sonic at the Arc. I think it's not racing Sonic, I think it's... Oh my gosh, there's so many missions in that game. Some of them just blend in together. I know that mission involves you at the Arc, but I don't think it's you racing Sonic. I think it's you racing someone else. Gosh. One of these days, we'll finish that game. You will finish that game, and then I will finally be done with that game completely. Yeah. As soon as you're finished with that game, I'm like, well, that was a good run. Never play Shadow the Hedgehog or see Shadow the Hedgehog ever again. Alright, this is the Amala Labyrinth. Every time you set a menorah ablaze and you get to a level, you have a massive dungeon to go through. You can't interact with any of the enemies and get them in your party, but you need to get to the end of the level in order to get to the next level. It's pretty self-explanatory. It is divided into several regions called kalpas, and at the very bottom resides our master, the ruler of chaos. Oh, that's where Scar is. If your wish is to pursue the path of creation as a human, then there is no reason for you to stay here long. Yeah, basically a hint that, hey, if you want an actual ending that doesn't involve doing side shit and also siding with the forces of chaos, then don't go in this place. Or don't stay in this place for too long. You really don't like the game? No, I like the game. It's just, okay, look. I'll make you a promise, Scar. I know you're playing the game right now, but one of these days I will play that game. And when I do, you'll be there with me, okay? And I'll give that game a chance, alright? I'll give it a fair shake. Anyways, we have 3 Mononofus, which is really, really bad, because these guys are tanky. Let's use our new ability. Ooh, Blade Attack. Unfortunately, these guys are resistant to physical attacks, so that didn't do much. Magic, however, is very useful. Sort of useful. Don't really have a choice other than using auto. Oh, I just realized Spirit's HP is really, really low right now. It's a good thing they wasted their turn using focus. That was actually really lucky. Yeah, one thing I forgot. After you finish that minigame, anything you hit in that minigame will lower your HP. So, Spirit was low. How low can you go, Spirit? Apparently pretty low. There is no place in the labyrinth where you can rest. The demons are all here for a certain reason, so I doubt they'll join you either. Prepare yourself well if you don't want to die. Yeah. This place is really mean and nasty. Which is why I want to try to get through this level and explore as much as I can without spending too much time here. We're going to try to do as much as possible. Problem is, this place has a lot of puzzles too, so this... yeah. There's a bunch of walls that are blocking the ways that I can go to. And there's a couple of treasures as well. We can apparently get some neat shit here, like the ability to fuse special demons, and some items that are really difficult to find. Can you drop the... Damn, he did. I mean, Sentry can drop it. Look at her, she's pretty much just... Her idle animation is pretty much just her dropping it all the time. Alright, well, Spirit is unfortunately in love with the incubuses, so this is unfortunate. Let's make sure that we're hard to hit. Oh, that sent our HP to 1. That's really bad. That's nasty. Oh, thank goodness, Spirit is no longer in love with the incubuses, which is good, because I want to be in love with an incubus. Yeah, no, sirree. No, definitely not. Yeah, exactly, Amino Izumi. There we go. Ah, they're thrusting. They thrust when they're attacked, when they use their attacks. Oh no, this is all kinds of wrong. 69. Nice. That was a weird battle. I also just realized I have the Magatama equipped that makes me weak to ailments, so I probably shouldn't do that in this place. We'll use the one that makes me weak to ice and nullify electricity, because there doesn't seem to be much ice enemies in this place. At least I hope not. Who knows, they could probably show up at any point. Well, that wall is kind of useless, because we could just walk around it. Ooh, Nue. 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 The one that wants to constantly eat me. We'll pass our turn so that we can give Spirit the extra one. I'm actually kind of surprised that Sentry is faster than us. Ooh, nice crit. Well, we need to capitalize on it now. Right, he's weak to electricity. Or force. We can use that. If Karasu Tengu is if he absorbs it, that is bad. Damn it! I knew that wouldn't work, but I had to use it anyways. No! Get that dick out of here. When she hates you so much that she scratches your dick. Well, this is unfortunate. They won't use ice, of course not. We could totally just we could totally... I did not expect the monkey sound. There we go. Thankfully, this place does give a decent amount of experience points, so we will be getting a level up soon. I'm also glad that I did what I said I wanted to do and gave a bunch of demons Medea, so they'll be able to heal us even when they're not in our party. You need a key to open this vault. I don't know about the vault on the other side, though. Alright, well, looks like we can't go through here just yet. We'll have to explore a little bit. Oh look! A way to explore a little bit. A bead. Oh no, this bead smells like fire. I'm sorry. I mean, bead chain is an item in this game, and I have made that joke before. You know, this place actually looks pretty tranquil. The walls being all white and kind of pale with a hint of tan. It looks really nice. I wouldn't mind actually living in a place like this. Although it does look a little sterile. A little too sterile for my liking. Hoi! These fucking sound effects. Well, that's... Okay, good. We blocked it. All of our demons are weak to electricity. I just realized that. Okay, that may or may not be a problem. We don't have any magic, sadly. We don't have any magic anymore. Yeah, most of Spirit's attacks are physical-based, or buffs and debuffs. Speaking of which, we should make it so these guys are a little less hard-hitting. I forgot how much fun this game is, even if it's the type of game I don't usually play much of. Yeah, honestly. I like Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne. I personally love playing it, but there's nothing wrong with also enjoying watching it, you know? It's one of the reasons why I've watched a couple of Let's Plays of people play this game, because it's enjoyable to see them go through it and see what type of teams and what type of shenanigans they can run into, such as this. Where I'm at a point where I really, really need to kill these guys. There we go. Man, that Tengu is dodging everything. We need to just fuck him up. There we go. We got a weakness too. That could be worse. Again, these fucking sound effects. Please don't tell Fire that I said that. I actually do. She might get a laugh out of that. She'd probably go like, yeah, they're my beats. I'm sorry. Is this really just gonna be a circle that leads to that treasure? Because that kind of seems pointless. Why would they do this? What the fuck? This is literally just here to waste our time. Ooh. Okay, this might be a problem. If they're just gonna keep spamming Sukunda. You dirty horse. Can skulls be horse? Of course they can. If they can stick it in their mouths, then they are whores. If it has a hole, then it's a whore. Although this is a weird type of whore. It's not the type of whore that I'm used to. Why would you say that, Spirit? That implies that you're used to whores. Which I'm sure are very lovely people, by the way. Ow! Well, there goes our Sukukajas. They're just gonna keep spamming that, are they? Screw it, I'm gonna go with the attacks. Incubus! I trade this beautiful lady with legs for a dick demon. Alright, he doesn't have fire. Oops. Well, that was a bit of a mistake. Doesn't matter, he actually doesn't have his hit evasion decreased, so he can actually just hit them. Nice. You know what, screw it, let's just auto battle. These guys aren't really doing anything other than just lowering my hit rate. And, like, yeah, sometimes we miss, but that's all they're doing. This is literally just here to waste our fucking time. I mean, that's why they're laughing at us. They're basically just trolls. There we go. That was a weird battle. Nice. Hello, Fire. Another bead. Now all we need to do is find 5 more beads and we can complete Fire's collection. See, these lights kind of give me the vibes of a hospital room. Like, they look so sterile. Also, for some reason, they kind of look like the spheres from Final Fantasy X. It might just be like the ring around them. Speaking of which, I think Druid is currently playing Final Fantasy X. I saw him in my server, and I think he's playing it on a voice chat. Makajam. Ah, nice. Joke's on you, you can't stop this giant dick. This giant dick is filled with magic, and it will continuously be filled with magic. She turned me to stone. She turned the unicorn to stone. If only Aaron was here. And then in the corner of my eye, Aaron shows up and he steals my unicorn. I'm sorry, they steal my unicorn. My unicorn now, and then they just ride off. Which is weird because the unicorn is stoned, so it can't move. Aaron just like flies in, grabs the unicorn statue, and then flies away. No words, just takes it. You also have sexy gaze. Want to fall in love with me? Damn it! She's not a whore. What is my fascination with whores today? I don't know. Okay, she actually hit the person that it would hit on. Want to fall in love with me? She loves me! She is a whore. It just took a bit of convincing. It's a dry horse. That's the worst kind. Oh my gosh, no skin. Ah. I'm sure like a what's the word for people who like dead things? Necrophile, I think. Yeah, they'd probably be into that. Skeleton, fuck yeah! I can't wait to fuck that skeleton. Don't put that in the out of context page, please. Wow, she killed her. Okay, well, I need to bring out another demon then. Preferably one that can take fire. I honestly don't think I have one. Well, we'll bring out Momonofu anyways. Let's rock. What the fuck? Right, lowering my evasion. Or hit rate. Man, I hate these guys. You know what? These guys really are whores. And you know what they say about whores? They belong on the street. You mean in the street, Spirit? No, on the street. On the pavement. Dead. There we go. See, she even moans like a whore. Okay, that's enough. Okay. Man, I'm really glad that my nieces and nephews can't hear me. They're like on the other side of the house, or I think the other side of the hallway, but like they can't hear me, thankfully. I wouldn't want them to. It's like, did he just say a whore? Oh gosh. Alright, despite the fact that she's almost out of MP, Amano Izumi is still useful, so we'll keep her out. There's not many places that we haven't gone to yet, except for that room in the right, in the center. Always go to the center, see what's there. Shady Surgeon! It's Dr. Dark! It's okay, I won't put it in the out of context. Well, hold on there, Scar. Hold on. That's not a guarantee. Also, dude fucking looks like a Kamen Rider Agito character. That's only because I've been watching Agito recently. He has the hairstyle. He has the hairstyle of Shoichi. It is natural for... Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, he's a ghost.
It is natural for every living thing to die. Therefore, medical treatment contradicts nature. So, did you come here to defy nature and be treated?
I think I can accept him.
I am a doctor, after all. I'll treat your wounds. But I'm gonna charge you 2,000 maka, alright?
Now, usually I wouldn't offer... I wouldn't accept this offer on the PS2 version, but considering we have an infinite amount of maka thanks to the DLC, I'll say yes. Thank you, Dr. Doc. And now we all have our HP and MP back. Awesome! There are going to be some moments in this dungeon where you don't want to accept healing from certain people. You'll know when you see it. It's very specific NPCs. Oh, this is a guy I've been looking for, actually. The Shady Broker.
I'm glad you made it here. If you get stronger, I'll sell you something special.
Get stronger? Okay. Huh, I thought he would have offered us something immediately, but it turns out he's not. I guess we have to get just a tiny bit stronger, stat-wise. Or maybe we have to, I think we have to progress in the plot a little bit. Either way, I forgot these rooms existed. These are really, really weird rooms. Also, I keep saying this every single session, but my Demi-fiend, or my character, has no ass. He's basically like a cardboard in the back. He has pecs, he has biceps, and no ass. And with those tight shorts, you could definitely see it if you were to have an ass. Have you noticed the writing on the tombstones? They're inscripted as the demons killed by you-know-who. And by you-know-who, he means me. Here lies Fornius, the first boss we fought at the hospital. And this is probably the troll, yeah, that we fought in order to get to Loki's room. This is part of a New Game Plus feature where if you come back here, you, I think, have to fight these guys again. And if you fight every single boss in the game as a rematch, you'll get something special. I think you get 2 extra turns for every single battle. So you basically get 6 turns, which is really cool, but you've already beaten the game already, so...
Tell me, are you a human or a demon?
I mean, I'm both, but I don't think you want that answer. Scar, what do you think? Am I a human or am I a demon? Am I a demon? Or am I a human? Am I a human or am I a demon? Well, clearly she seems to be a demon, considering she's all hairy. She might be a werewolf, actually, which, if you're a werewolf, then, nice. I know a couple werewolves. I am personally a werewolf, and I would definitely like to get to know you 100%. Oh, yeah. I think you're gonna choose demon, though. I know you, Scar. I know you, and you'd probably go with demon. A human? Wow, that's actually kind of surprising. Alright, human it is.
I hate humanity. Our entire species is cruel, flawed, and a blight on existence. Don't come near me.
Well, that sucks. Oh, I guess we can give her another answer. I mean, let's see what happens if we say we're a demon. Apparently this means nothing.
Good. I'm actually quite friendly with demons. At least you know what you're getting with them. Oh, and I'm Kamala, by the way. Drop by any time you like. I'll tell you about the fiends if you're interested.
Okay, so this girl basically tells you the location of the fiends, and if there is a fiend around the world at that moment. Unfortunately, we haven't progressed enough into the story to meet more fiends. We may meet one eventually, like sometime soon. But yeah, I forgot she was a thing. At the very least, this game isn't as obtuse as, like, other games in the series, where, yeah, there are these hidden mechanics, but like hell, we're gonna tell you what they are. Fiends? How are you even supposed to know about that? That's a super secret thing that you can only encounter with a 200% chance of even encountering. Yeah, that was actually true, by the way. In the original Shin Megami Tensei 1, there are certain places on every single map where you can encounter... You bitch! Where you can encounter a fiend, but there is only a 1 in 200% chance of you encountering them. It is so rare that I only encountered one once, and it was only because of an emulator. Oh, I think this might be the ladder that leads to the end, but we're actually going to explore a little bit more. Because there's a room that I passed by that I didn't go into. There's also another room, but we'll go there eventually when we head back.
On the day we fell from heaven, time came to a halt for us. It remains unchanging, like the still of the night. We demons await the Master's words, his proclamation of a new beginning. That is what a demon I met earlier told me, but I have no idea what the hell he was talking about.
If you know your religion and mythology, you probably gather what's going on here, but if you're not, then that's fine as well. It's a little obtuse. There's actually multiple rooms that we didn't go to. Is this just gonna be a full circle or something? Is there gonna be a wall? What the fuck? Is this literally here to waste our time? Oh, okay. No, it isn't. Oh, interesting. We've been on that other side before. I see the hearts, by the way. Thank you. Oh, you're so sweet. Alright, Incubussy. We're gonna have to pass you. Incubussy. I've never said that before. That makes me cringe. Incubus is ready to get the Incubussy. And he's got the dick to prove it. These fucking sounds, man. Okay. Actually, this might be the way to the end. And what was that other ladder for? I guess we'll find out when we come back here. No, apparently this is just more stuff, although I do feel like we're going in the right direction. It's one big mirror puzzle. Oh no! I knew it. It's one of those things. It has trap floors, the bane of my existence. Alright, we need to find a way to get back up there, and this is a floor that hurts us. Yep, alright, well that's bad. It's a floor that hurts us, and we encounter enemies. Ooh, Arahabaki. Back in the day, you probably remember this, Scar. I used to roleplay on a friend of ours server, Arsenal, and I used to roleplay with my character having a persona, and this demon right here was my persona, strictly because I think he nullifies all physical attacks. So I thought that was really funny. Like, if ever someone was like punching me in a roleplay, I'd be like, I have Arahabaki, you can't hurt me, and then they hit me with like a tiny bit of fire, and I'm like, I'm down like Goku. I'm down like Yamcha from Dragon Ball. Which means that he is weak to every single element. So, Wing Buffet. Also, Picasa here is... This is basically a fetish. Look, it's a giant skin that can wear you. Oh no, it's another one of Fire's fetishes. Run! Sorry, by the way. I love Fire, I'm sorry. I keep making jokes about her. Then again, I make jokes about me as well, so... Everyone is against my own expectations. He also has, like, slug eyes. They're antennae that are connected to the top of his head. He's a very weird demon, but I really do like his design. Oh, boy.
Gee, you look worn out. Would you like to rest a while? Only 500 Maka.
Don't take this.
Oh, well, please come again.
If you accept that, they will make you drunk, and it will warp you all the way back to the beginning of the dungeon. It's actually a great way to go back to the beginning if you, need to. Go back to the beginning. Yeah, apparently those two girls are actually Kokomon in disguise. Okay, so, this is leading upward, which might lead us back to the mirror room. I remember you also had a necklace that kept you from turning to stone and stuff. Yeah, exactly. That was, it was a ribbon. It was a Final Fantasy ribbon. Because ribbons in Final Fantasy games nullify all status effects. So I'd always use that with Aaron, like, nope, sorry, Aaron, I'm wearing a ribbon. Aaron immediately takes it off. Oh, no! Ooh, Flame Assist. You're weak to ice. That's the fucking sounds that these demons make are so funny. Also, it's weird that Incubus looks like he's wearing panties, but his thing is over the panties. I'm going to assume that it's probably like a piece or something. A cod piece. Oh. Thankfully, it doesn't do too much damage, but still, if we get into an encounter, we're probably fucked. Hey, are you having any trouble here? Yes. Yeah, I thought so. Same here. If you give me some Maka, I'll tell you what I know. How about it? Sure. Really? I appreciate it. You gave 2,000 Maka. Next time you're on the floor above, pay attention to the ceiling! I completely forgot! Yeah, there are hints on the ceiling that tells you where those holes are at. Okay. Actually, also... if I remember correctly... do we have a demon that has Liftoma as a spell? We don't. That was a demon that I used for fusion. Oops. Yeah, I had a spell called Liftoma, which... it's exactly what it sounds like. It lifts you off the ground so you don't get hurt by damage floors. Yeah, don't have it with me, sadly. Nice. I'm glad it hit Arahabaki. I was gonna say I wanted to see what happened. Well, I'm definitely gonna use it once I explore this place, but for now, I'm basically just ignoring it. Again, I don't have to worry about money, so I will definitely be using it. There we go. I like how Incubus's normal attack is multiple attacks in one, which is great if you're banking on a crit. Alright, we could get more health and defense, or we can get more strength. I'm gonna go with strength, baby. I missed the shock. Da 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 da. Low electricity damage to random foes. Well, we don't have an element anymore now that we got rid of tornado. The problem is, I already have so many good skills, and we can never get any of these skills back, by the way. Do I get rid of anti-ice, or do I get rid of mana bonus? I'll lose 10% of my MP. Honestly, anti-ice, not really doing so hot for me. I'd rather just wait until I get, like, nullify ice or something. So, shock it is! Good to have at least one element on standby. We can use it for weaknesses purposes and all that. Alright, so let's head upward and at the very least get those treasures, because I want that treasure. Okay, so if we look at the ceiling... yeah, there are lights in the portions where you can walk on, but if it's empty, that means there's a hole that you fall into. Okay. You know, it's been so long since I played this game that I completely forgot about that feature. Oh my gosh, it's the homeboy himself. Well, it's not Jack Frost, but it's Jack-o'-lantern, his bro, his bestest bro. I do want to get an entire party full of Jack Frost at some point. There are a total of 3 of them in this game, which can form an entire party. It's just going to take a while. Also, I need to give them like really good skills and level them up to my own level, so again, that'll probably be safe for the end game. Now, Tetraja is really good because it protects against light and dark attacks, so instant kill attacks will no longer hurt us if I use this spell. I think I'm gonna get rid of life refill because it's not really all that useful. Unicorn wants to talk to you.
Nay, this is quite becoming of you.
I got a pearl! She's my pearl. I'm the Rosa to their pearl. Ah, get it? Yeah, Steven Universe reference. Steven Universe was such a good show. I'm also one of those people that really liked Steven Universe Future, despite the fact that I know that it had its problems, but I thought it was a really good show for what it was. A Death Stone. So that's a very special item. We can take that to the Cathedral Shadows, and we can use that during a full moon to fuse a fiend. Now, the only fiend we have access to right now is Matador, but we can get Matador in our party. We can get the Stowaway in our party. I think we were supposed to touch that to open a passageway. Yeah. This, I think, will lead to the end of this portion of the dungeon, the end of this Kalpa. And that's the ladder that will lead to the next area. Unfortunately, though, we don't have any more menorahs, so yeah, we'll have to wait on that. Hey, bro, I'm so sorry, but I gotta go. Don't worry, Scar, don't worry. You gotta get sleep. You gotta get some sleep for work. I perfectly understand that. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you have a good time, okay? I hope you have a good time at work. I'll see you later. Also, just to reassure you, yes, we are playing Final Fantasy on Sunday and Monday. just to let you know. I know it was obvious, of course, that we were going to play, but, you know, I like to remind you. Alright, so... like usual, we gotta get a full moon in order to open this chest. I want to get the best possible reward from this thing. Let's sucks that we came in here right as the full moon ended. At the very least, we aren't really encountering any enemies here, so I call that lucky. These guys are basically another Skeletor. They're disembodied Skeletors that are also apparently horse, as we fucking establish. Okay, same animation. I like to see the different animations that the Demi-fiend has, because some of them actually look pretty cool, especially the ones that are physical based. Hey yo, nice. I was hoping we'd also have a holy spell on Unicorn, but it doesn't seem like we do.
Big sad.
Rawr. Well, thankfully he's not hitting us all that hard. Same for us, too. Maybe we should use some magic. Oh, actually, he's out of MP, so screw that. Let's see how long this will last. Okay, he's doing damage. Never mind. I was gonna, like, kill him with our weak physical attacks, but, no, let's not play around. Let's make sure we don't die here and lose all the progress that we made. Well, there's the new moon, or new Kagutsuchi. I keep calling it moon because I'm so used to it being a moon. It's actually Kagutsuchi. But it will always be a moon to me. Alright, I believe, yeah, this isn't gonna work, this isn't gonna work, this has to work. Aw, yeah! It actually didn't work. Let's go with the shock. None of them are weak to it, but we did paralyze them, so that's good at least. There we go. And we got rid of the Tengu as well. I call that pretty lucky. Alright, Amino Uzumi, you're gonna use a Bufu. Just do massive damage. Ow! I hate how that was full crits. Like, every single one of those was an actual crit. Which kind of makes Berserk really good now that I think about it. If all the attacks from Berserk are going to be a crit, if at least one of them is going to be a crit, then wow, maybe I shouldn't have gotten rid of Berserk. I'm kind of regretting that fact. But I think I'll be fine. Which is what they all say before it all goes downhill. No, I don't want to open it yet. Again, if I open this chest on a full moon, it will be something different. If I open it during any phase of the moon that is not full, it will be a basic item. Sometimes the basic item may be good, depending on, you know, what position you are in the game. But I usually try to go for the full moon ones. Hey, another beat! Wasn't that special? Alright, almost there. This better be good. This better be worth it. You know what? Let's use Bufula on the Oni and try to take him out as fast as possible. Because at this point, yeah, I want to take him out. Ooh, lucky me. There we go. That doesn't do nearly as much damage as I'd want it to be. Great! That means the Oni's not going to get a turn. Yeah, I feel like the encounters here are a little below our level now. We're doing really well. Gradually gain MP while moving, must be in the active party. See, that's actually pretty good, considering Amino Uzumi is always in the party. So, raises max HP by 10%, which is good. I think we'll get rid of... You know, Hama isn't really doing much for us. Yes, it will instant kill the skeletons, but after a certain point, you rarely use Hama and Mudo. In fact, unless it's like Persona 1 or SMT 5, where the light and darkness spells actually deal damage, I never use Hama and Mudo. It always seems useless to me. Ooh, a luck incense. That was worth it. Every incense we get is great, and it will always go to Spirit. 100%. Damn it, we had a float ball. I could have used that when we were on the floor. On the bottom floor. Okay, well, that's it for the treasures. What's next on our agenda? Let's go forward. See what this is gonna... What? I thought I went... Oh, okay, that was the right direction, but it led me here for some reason. Where is this? Huh. Well, it didn't have a empty space on the roof, so I'm going to assume this is the right direction. Yeah, it is. We can go upward? Oh. This just leads us back. Oh, okay. I did not expect to be led back this way. Did I completely skip this? Huh. Interesting. Alright. That's good to know, but it essentially means that I get dropped onto the floor. Yeah, okay. So I basically need... This isn't this doesn't lead me to where we started. This just leads me to a dead end. All the way back to the beginning. So I'd have to go through another passage, it seems. Well, that's unfortunate. But at the very least, we don't have to worry about traversing back to the entrance. We can just literally walk there. It doesn't take all that long anymore. But I also want to get more goodies. See if there are any goodies, even. You know what? I think I'll call it here. I'm gonna head back to the Labyrinth of Amala and we'll continue with the main plot. Because I could explore a little bit more, but there's really no point. We don't have any more menorahs that we can use to progress into the other Kalpas. So, yeah, I'm just gonna head back to Ikebukuro. Plus, I have the Death Stone, which means we could potentially fuse Matador. I'm gonna see if we can at this point. I don't know what level Matador is. In fact, I could look that up right now, actually. I have my phone with me. Let's see. SMT, Nocturne, Fusion, Calculate. Oh, I should probably stop the auto battle if it's gonna be another... Or not. Man, that Diz had no chance. At least she gave us an Agate. Alright, Matador is level 30. Okay, we're not getting Matador. Huh, interesting. Very, very interesting. Apparently, Arahabaki is level 30, so we can get him very, very, very soon. Cool! Alright, well, I know what I'm doing at level 30. I'm gonna make Matador. So, until then, we'll progress with the main plot, gain some levels, hopefully, and maybe we'll be powerful enough to come back and get whatever that guy wanted to give us.
A human soul can learn, but his body is normal. A demon is immortal, but his soul never changes. I wonder how it is for you and your dog in the background.
Well, I need to go take my dog out, so I will be right back. I'll play some music in the background. I'm gonna be honest, I came back like 2 minutes ago, but I just really wanted to listen to the end of that song. Toho Jihen, Fragrance of Loneliness D. It's a great remix of Junko's theme from Toho. Anyways, let's continue with our contact with this Scullywelly. Also, can I stress out how I really don't like how this game doesn't run unless you're tabbed into the window? Makes it annoying, especially when I want to test audio. Like, let me look at the audio right now. Oh, yeah, definitely. It seems like it's okay, but at the same time, it might be a little low. I think I'm going to turn it up just a little bit. actually, now that I'm looking at the levels. This is something that I probably should ask Scar when he was here, to see if the audio was okay. Okay, I think that should be good. Alright.
I wonder how it is for you since you're both human and demon.
Since you're both human and dooman. Human and dooman. Okay. That really wasn't anything important. You know what? I feel like I'm missing something here. Let me look this up real quick. This guy was supposed to give me a special demon, the Shady Broker. And I want to know what the prerequisites for it is. Shady Broker SMT Nocturne. Oh no, I'm using Game 8. They're not bad. These demons are great additions to available rosters. He sells me a demon. Huh. For some reason, it doesn't tell me what the demon, or how to get the demon. Yeah, everyone is just saying, the Shady Broker will never rip you off. Get his stuff. Huh. Okay, so apparently some people have had problems with getting this demon if you have the demon already in your roster. I don't. Maybe I need to be at the same level as this demon? Let me see. That's something I can look up. Level 28. Level 27, so okay, he probably isn't going to sell it to me until I'm level 28. Well, I figured that out. Now that I know, I guess we're just going to move on, and when I get to level 28, I am coming back to the labyrinth. And I really need to fix my desk. Every time I get out of my seat, I always have to readjust my microphone a certain way because sometimes it's too far away from me or sometimes it's too close for me. I also really need to get a new chair, a new gaming chair, or just a gaming chair in general. I'm using an office chair with hard wooden armrests, which is really terrible for my what's it called? Elbows. Like, gosh, it is horrible. Wow. I have horrible timing, apparently. I can't hit any of those. Man, I've really lost my luster, apparently. I used to do those, like, super well. I never had a problem with it. And then now, suddenly, I can't do it anymore. How the times have changed. Well, the times have changed me. Oh no, I'm no longer good at certain video games anymore. That's pretty much everybody in a nutshell. There's always that one video game where you used to be really good, but suddenly no longer have the skills that you thought you had. Alright, I'm gonna head to Shibuya specifically to use the healing spot because it's literally right here. And plus, if I get into an encounter, I won't have to worry about it because it's just... They're super easy. There we go. Now let me check and see if the audio is fine now. Alright, I'm gonna have to turn it down just one level. Like, I checked. Yeah, it is a tiny bit loud. There we go. Alrighty. Heal me, lightning, please. Use your succulent teats. Okay, I'm gonna stop there. Man, apparently I am very lewd today with my humor. It's definitely noticeable. I mean, I usually am, but I'm not like at this vernacular, for a lack of a better word. Okay. So our next course of action is to head to Ikebukuro in the Ikebukuro building.
What an ominous thing you have.
Oh, yep, he's gonna talk about the Death Stones.
Death stones are cursed stones that call upon the forces of death.
Then why don't you just call it a cursed stone?
A stone such as this can cast a shadow on my arcane art.
It casts a shadow on my very own heart.
Under certain circumstances, death will appear and warp the laws of fusion.
Well, it's a good thing I'm not Deadpool, so...
When this occurs, a fiend, a bearer of death, will manifest itself.
So by this logic, does that mean Deadpool himself is a fiend if he's being blessed by death?
Though they are not good, they cannot be classified as evil either. In the end, it is you who will decide their nature.
And my choice for their nature is that they will be adorable and cuddly.
Welcome to the Cathedral of Shadows, where demons gather.
Alright, well now that we're level 27, we can do more fusions. Zochoten! I believe if we level up Momonofu again, he might evolve into that innately. Zochoten again. Kelpie is still there. Ooh, Amino Izumi and Karasu Tengu evolve into Zochoten. That can be potentially good. You know what? I have a plan. We're here, we might as well do this. I have some Grimoires still in my stock. If I use one on Momonofu right now, he should have 1 MP, yeah, 1 experience left until he needs to level up. So we'll do that. We'll see if he finally evolves, and hopefully it's not Zochoten. If it is, then hey, at the very least we get a free Zochoten. But if it's not, then hey, that's good. That means we'll get a new demon that I won't have. Also, the quicker we can get to level 28, the better. Oh no, it clips through your arms! And it has hearts all over it. Something's happening to Momonofu's body. Let it continue. Alright, it's the moment of truth. What are you gonna evolve into? Arahabaki? Now that I did not expect. A level 30 demon. That's not bad. But again, I did not expect that. Hey, I have my persona. My designated persona. I'm Drake. I actually twisted my mouth in order to make that voice. Momonofu transformed into Arahabaki. He lost some moves, but he can eventually learn Mabufu. He's not bad per se. The nullification of physical light and dark is amazing, but the weakness to everything else, except for ice. Oh, he repels ice as well. Okay, that could potentially be really good if we fight against an enemy that uses ice. The weakness to everything else is kind of unfortunate, but hey, Arahabaki is good. And plus, he'll be getting more skills, so it's not all bad. Well, with that out of the way, let's see how we can make Zochutan.
Welcome to the Cathedral of Shadows, where demons gather.
We can use Karasu Tengu and Amano Uzumi. Oh, Arahabaki, what do you fuse into? Okay, things that we can have. Kushinada, Dionysus, and Sarutahiko. That's how you pronounce it.
All right.
I think what I'm gonna do is... I'm gonna register Tengu and Izumi, and then I'll buy them back after I do the fusion.
Are you sure?
Again, I have more than enough Maka. I can do this. Now, ooh, we can fill up his entire slot of skills. Now that's good, including Dark Might. Awesome. Give him a buff. Get him that Watchful if we don't have anything else to put on him. Life bonus. That's awesome. Give him more HP. Yeah, and that does make a difference. It makes a slight difference. Now, the last thing we should give him is a skill. I don't think Medea is good, considering he's probably not going to be a healer. He's more of a physical unit. So, it's either going to be Zanma or Bufu. Honestly, we don't have much Zan at the moment, so Zanma it is. A sacrifice? No, not worth it.
Sure?
Sounds good to me. Look at him. Look at him flexing like that. Keeping that posture and pose. He's a child, lost in an innocent world. I am Zochutan, of the Kishin clan. I am at thy command. Oh, it's one of the people in charge of Yokai Mountain. Along with Suika and Yugi. And then, yep, he can only fuse into higher level things, of course. Alright, well, let's get our girl back. And our, Tengu. Wait, what? You aren't strong enough to go... Oh, no! Because he's level 28, we can't buy him back. Well, that's fine. I can wait. I can wait for another level. Man, that sucks. I completely forgot about that. That thing. Well, what other demons can we summon? We don't have Bob Koth anymore. And I think Fornius is gone as well, so... I don't know what their skills are, or which one would be useful to have. I guess... Bob Koth, considering he's a higher level. He only has access to Zan, but he does have Anti-Force. Which can be good. Ooh, but Anti-Electric, though. I think I'm gonna buy Fornius just because. And, I mean, I guess we could technically buy Bob Koth, but how much space do we have? We only have space for one, and I do want to see if I can find another demon through negotiation, so we'll keep it as it is right now.
Welcome to the Cathedral of Shadows.
Now, in terms of fusions, we could make a Pisaka in the next level, but I'm not going to for a specific reason. Principality! Principality will be a great thing to make. He may be weak to Dark in Mind, but he could replace Amano Izumi as our designated healer. Maybe. She does have really good magic, though. Seriously, can she make Kikurihime? Huh, you know, I didn't make Kikurihime. And she is technically a better version of Amano Izumi. Well, considering we've finished Amano Izumi's skills, I think this might be our best play here. We can make Kikurihime and then immediately buy back Zochutan. How much Maka do we have? Do we have enough to get Zochutan? We do, actually.
Alright,
I guess I'm doing that. It's a little weird, but I think it's finally time to replace Amino Azumi. She served her purpose. She did well. She fought against 2 fiends. Way to go, girl. But you can rest now. Alright, Dark Might could be good on her. We'll see. Tarakaja, obviously. Medea, obviously. See, that can be good for random encounters. We'll see about that. She doesn't have any elements yet. So... we'll give her a simple Mazan and a Bufu. And then we only have room for 1 more skill. So it's either going to be... actually, why am I giving her Mazan? We should give her Zanma. That's way better. So we're either going to give her Dark Might, Life Bonus, or Mana Refill. Mana Refill is great for when we're roaming around. She has Tarakaja, so we're fine there. I think I'm going to give her Mana Refill for the sake of having it. Yeah, I think that's good. No sacrifices needed. And we finally have a new replacement for our healer. And she's swarming in Mitamas. This might as well just be, what's her name? Izunomadu? No, that's a different character. What the fuck is her name? The girl from Toho 18 who was covered in Magatamas. Wow. I liked that character too. I completely forgot about her.
Alright. Oh.
What a shame.
Oh.
Oh.
Are you sure?
Oh.
Well, we don't have any money anymore, but I do have some bowls that I can sell. Now, just for consistency's sake, what can we create with you? Zheizai, who we did not make. And to be honest, just from the starter skills alone, doesn't really seem all that useful. But you never know. I'll probably make it at some point off screen. We have a good party at the moment, though. We have Kikudahime, which is a great replacement. We have Arahabaki, who can be decent, as long as we have other demons that can cover the weaknesses. And Zojuten, who is basically a stronger version of Momonofu. So, at the moment, I think... wow, Arahabaki has so much HP. I know it's because they're level 30, but damn, that is impressive. Let's make sure our abilities are fine. So, Nullify Electricity. Nullify Light. Weak to Electricity. Yeah, we gotta keep this one on. We gotta keep this Magatama on Spirit because of Unicorn. The weakness to Fire, though, is a little unfortunate. Is there anyone that isn't weak to Fire? Nope, not really. Okay, one thing I should probably do with Spirit is get something that nullifies ice. Well, we already got that. It's no longer useful, dang it. I guess I could wear it for the sake of just wearing it, but I don't know, it feels like a bit of a waste. Ooh, focus. I'll wear that. Even if I am susceptible to ailments. I think instead of bringing Arahabaki, we'll just bring Zojuten. As much as I want to use Arahabaki, I feel like they might be an unfortunate liability for now. We'll figure that out later. Alright, level 27. I feel like I should... I feel like I should have already finished Ikebukuro by this point, but level 27 and we're heading in to meet with Gozuteno. Or at least that's our plan at the moment. We'll see if we actually can get there. We haven't explored the right. of this building. But I'm going to save that for later. Especially since right now I'm kind of crunched for time. I do want to catch my friend Frozen's stream in a bit. But I also want to make as much progress as possible today, so we won't have to deal with much. Oh, dang it! I forgot she absorbs force. Oh, sure. The one enemy I fight actually uses an ailment against me. That's what I call unlucky. I'm probably not going to play this game again until next Tuesday, so I want to try to make as much progress as possible, so off-screen grinding won't take that long. Man, it's been a while since we've heard this particular battle theme. I kind of missed it. Alright, let's make use of Kikurihime's ability to refill her MP. So, I walked a little bit. She gained one. Wow. Did she gain 8 MP there, or am I just seeing things? No, she immediately gained all her MP back. Wow, okay, that's really good. I'm really glad that I gave her that skill.
Why the hell did you come here anyway?
I'm invited, dipshit. Thor gave me his blessing. I am allowed here whenever I want.
There's a human kid locked away in a jail cell down there. Humans are a great source of Magatsui, but it's not hard to kill such a weakling.
But it's hard not to kill such a weakling.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Check him out sometime.
And then I go in there. I go down there. I check out the human, and I go like, "Hey, I checked you out." Which is ironic because it's Scar, I believe. I'm pretty sure it's Scar that they're talking about. Okay, 2 rooms. 2 stone statues. The door to the past.
Hey, scumbag! This is jail! Don't do anything funny! That's that! Don't do anything funny!
Oh, you mean like... Well, now they have to punish me. I was caught again! I'm just going to headcanon that it's the same guy who was talking to us during the trial. Oh, you with the mantra? Not yet. I don't really know what they're doing. Really? Yeah. I guess we got nothing. Oh, I know that fleece leather jacket anywhere. Man, I was really hoping that would shock somebody. I miss the shock. Nah, 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 nah. I need to listen to that song again. A shame that I can't add it to my YouTube playlist for live streams, because that would definitely get me copyrighted. Yeah, playing a city pop song from the early 80s will definitely get me in trouble. Ooh. Now that's good. Ow. I'm really glad that Miss Kikurihime, actually, she is weak to that. Oh my gosh, yeah, just like... Just a little bit of walking. A little bit of walking. And immediately 105. Yeah, that is really good. I'm gonna keep that on her for a while. Hey, buddy. You okay? I'm not gonna hurt you.
So, you actually made it.
I'm not gonna hurt you unless my massive pecs will hurt you. Seriously, the Demi-fiend really needs to wear a shirt.
Freaking bastards. How long do they plan on keeping me locked up?
Apparently forever, as long as you can produce maca.
Anyway, I
Or
heard the news.
magnetite.
You won the trial by combat, huh?
Yeah, I did. It was actually pretty easy.
I've managed to stay alive too. Somehow. I don't think they'll kill me just yet.
Yeah, especially since you're a human, and humans are pretty rare in this world.
As soon as I get the chance, I'm out of here. Maybe once my back heals. Shit! Forget about that. There's something you gotta know.
Forget about your back. Isn't it injured or something?
You know how the Nihilo have some sort of maiden on their side? That's our teacher, man.
Okay, now I remember what I named her. It's... Oh my gosh. Miss My P, otherwise known as See My P. Oh, I am a child, apparently.
Get it? We don't have any time to lose. The Mantra are getting ready to raid the Nihilo's compound as we speak.
Well, we need to stop them, otherwise our teacher is probably gonna get murdered.
And if they find her, she's as good as dead.
Actually, you never know. She might have some sort of supernatural powers. She did say she was the maiden after all.
Please, you gotta go save her. You know damn well the Mantra don't mess around.
Oh, 100%.
With your power, I'm sure you can at least do something. Me? Well, I'm just stuck here. Don't make me beg you to go.
But I really want to hear you beg. You know what? That's something I would actually say to Scar in a real life conversation. That's the type of conversation that we've had before, actually. Scar just asked me to do something. I'd say, well, I don't know. Maybe if you beg me to do it. We're really close friends. That's the vibe, pretty much.
I'm a Nihilo demon. I was caught spying.
I am genuinely shocked they allowed you to be in the Nihilo.
Hey, how about I tell you something good? The Mantra keeps something real valuable behind the door in the back.
This door? Or no, this door. You are not strong enough to open it. Yeah, I think we need a certain strength stat in order to open this door, sadly. Which is, I think like 30 or 20. We're definitely not going to get there anytime soon. I'll look it up, though, just to make sure, because I do want to see what's behind that door. You know, I do feel really bad killing these hee-hoes, which is probably why I'm going to have one join my party. Not good! Okay, having a fire demon is a really, really bad idea. That was probably the worst idea I've had in a while. Okay. We don't have any way to heal. I think we're just gonna have to take the turn. Ouch. Alright, wanna join my party?
Hee-ho! You want me to join you? Then, give me that money. I want a revival beat.
I have so many, you can take them.
I'm sorry, but I hee-ho gotta go out of here.
Well, at least we didn't have to kill him. Jack would be happy with that. I know he would. We need to stock up on more revival beats. We're starting to run out. Oh no, it's at the funny number. No, I don't want to. I didn't want to use it. There we go. There's, I believe, another prison room to the right, so we'll check that real quick and then we'll move on. I'm not sure if this also has a room that we can enter that requires a certain stat. If you're caught by the Mantra, you'll be thrown in jail here or dragged away to prison. At latter options, a death sentence. It's that bad. Torture's putting it lightly. How very depressing. Oh, hello, succubi. I can't believe my sex appeal did nothing. The Mantra simply have no taste for true beauty. For true beauty. Okay, Jongha. Don't get near me. I'll shoot. With what gun?
Oh, I don't think he's talking about his gun. Well, a certain type of gun.
Hey, did you hear? A demon just won his case and got set free. I hear he was young, but I'm sure he must be a monster.
Yeah, I bet. He's definitely a monster, alright. Okay, so apparently no room. This is all just for dialogue. Although I did see that chest behind the succubus. We'll have to come back later, it seems. Ooh! You're screwed. I like how she just, like, floats in the air when she gets shocked. She defies the laws of physics. Very, very close to a level up. In which case we can then make Matador. So, I'm happy about that. In fact, let's get ready to go and make Matador if that's the case. Ooh. Okay, so this is a stairwell. We could theoretically just head to the toppest part of the building. In fact, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to skip most of the areas in this dungeon because, spoiler alert, we do come back at a later date. So I think our best bet is to just head to the top. That really doesn't use that much MP, does it? Honestly, yeah, just having Kikurihime be the magic spammer is a really good strategy. It's about time that I finally got a magic spammer in this game, especially since regaining MP is pretty difficult to do. She does like the royal laugh as well. That's pretty funny. Alright, I do want to get the... I want to get through that door, so let's see if increasing my strength stat will help. And focus! That is going to be the linchpin of our endgame strategies. Now, the question is, what do we remove now? I feel like mana bonus has kind of worn out its welcome. I want to keep Warcry and Fog Breath for as long as possible. Heat Wave can be decent sometimes if we're dealing with a lot of enemies, and Shock is really just there for the weakness. Counter is great, Lunge is awesome, Life bonus is awesome. Mana bonus is the one thing we don't need. Yeah, we only lost like 9 MP. Okay, I am fine with that. Hey, nice. We got a full recovery because of that. Hey, no skin off my nose. Okay, so we can easily take the elevator all the way up if we want to. To the 3rd floor at the very least. Also, I just realized, now that we have Arahabaki through an evolution, we don't actually need to, fuse it anymore, so we're pretty much good with that. I am content. Oh, this is where the trial was held. That's why it's, mapped out, I notice. So what do we come this way? Oh, okay, the stairwell. The king! And these guys were supposed to be real heavy hitters back in the day. They're not doing much to us anymore. I think I've said this before, but I really appreciate Dakini's idle animation. It's so funny the way they just like wiggle their head while also like dancing in a circle. And it's a perfect dance too. It's so fucking ridiculous. Guess we're gonna have to go through this way. Hello there, Judge.
Oh, it's you, the one who won the trial. Gozu-Tenno's on the top floor. You can use the elevator just past the fighting arena to meet him.
Before that, I want to check and see what the the demons here have to say, if anything. Yeah, another treasure chest. See, this is why we're going to come back later, because there's a lot of rooms with treasures. There's a very loud motorcycle outside. Oh, it's you. Or, I mean, oh, it's you. Even if we won, I'd just be kind enough to Kabukicho. The Kabukicho prison. Oni! Oh, no, it's the guy who helped us.
Dang. They found me out and tossed me in here. Hey, who's my opponent?
It's me.
Mwahaha!
I'm actually kind of surprised the Rangda's still here. Ow. Wow, multiple hits. Nice. Speaking of which... that wasn't multiple hits, sadly. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. I think it's random. What do you have to say? Oh, you got out? Good. You're in the prime of your life. Speaking of which, I want the blood of a young man. Blood! Give it to me. No, thank you. Unless you're paying. Okay. I'm going to assume that this will lead to the other side. Yeah, it will be. Can we go in and see the blood? Well, we can see the blood right here. Hey, Rhonda, there's some blood in the arena if you want some. I bet it comes from something. Maybe not a young man, but probably a hot lady that we murdered. And a dog. Although we didn't murder Thor. But his blood might be splattered there. The blood of a Nordic god with amazing thighs. I like the detail of this lasting so long because we're going to the 60th floor. That's pretty funny. Okay, there's nothing down there. Is there anything up here? There is. It's good that I can see the treasures easily. 3,000 Maka. Ooh. Well, hey, I can use that to get Bob Koth if I really want to. Are you asking me? Sure. I'm a wolf, you're a bird, you're a burb. I mean, there have been weirder relationships I've been in. Smiling fearlessly.
Oh, your power. Let me drain some of your energy, then I'll think about it.
Why did I give it a Stitch voice? I don't know. Am I delicious? According to Mursa, I am delicious. Thank you for the meal. I should not judge you by your degenerate looks. I'm saving that. Still a little too... Oh, let me drain your energy again. Num nums. Wow, they think I'm a degenerate, which, judging by all the jokes I've made in this session, they're not wrong. Before I join, let me get your opinion. Plants have it easy living a life like that. Have you ever wanted to live like that? Flower power, man! Hey, that is my favorite episode of Digimon. Bobkoth is content. Squaw! Bobkoth seems satisfied. Bobkoth the Beast. I've already had a Bobkoth before, but hey, this is good fusion material. And then Bobkoth is like, wait, what? Excuse me? What are you gonna use me for? Alright, well, I'm pretty sure the building didn't have this type of structure back when it was Tokyo. This might be stuff that was created after the world ended. Ooh, that's not good. Well, that just put a damper on all of our plans. Okay. Me and you, Kikurihime. Me and you against the birbs. Let's do this. Let's do this, girl. We have all of our MP to use Fog Breath. Let's do it. I can't believe they died that quickly. Oh, great. Another crit. Oh, great. Another crit. Do they have some sort of ability? Wow. What did I tell you? Like, 1 minute you're on top of the world, the next you're just like... bullshit. SMT bullshit. That's what I call it. Alright, well... we lost most of that progress, unfortunately, but... and we're also not level 27 anymore. Dang it. Here's what we can do. I can explore all those areas off-screen. We can head all the way to the top and meet Gozu Tenno at the very least. We can skip pretty much everything else. What the fuck? Why does everything keep getting critical hits? Why? Excuse me? There have been so many critical hits recently. I feel like the enemies just keep getting them. There we go. Yeah, we're heading to Gozu Tenno immediately. No pretenses, we're just heading there to him. I can explore the rest of the building later. Man, this place is so moody. I know I said I would have wanted, I would actually like to live in the Amala, or at the very least the first Kalpa, but this place is a little too drab for the likes of me. Personally, not a fan. Also, I'm pretty sure most of the architecture within this building was also created after the conception. Because I'm like 90% sure no building in Japan looks like this. There we go. Dang! Oh! Hey, you're trying to kill me? Please let me go. I'll give you one life stone. You're lucky I need them. Really? That's the first time I've ever seen a demon go back on their word. Because I've always had that happen before. I kick a demon's ass, they're close to 0 health, but then they plead for their life. And every time I give them the out, they leave. But this is the one time throughout my extensive years of playing Shin Megami Tensei where they actually faked it. Wow. That's a new one for me. There we go. Wow, this battle just wants to get me to level 28 apparently. Okay, that's good. I was gonna say it would have been bad if that hit me. Also, just for reference sake, what Magatama do I have on right now? Okay, I have the one that I actually want. Oh wow, that missed, but I am weak to ailments. I'm really glad that didn't hit then. Would have been really bad. Yeah, we'll just skip all the pretenses. Blood! And then we just scoop up a tiny bit of that blood on a piece of paper and give it to Rangda. There we go, she's pleased. We have pleased the waifu. I'm sure Rangda is somebody's waifu. Nekomata, though, you know, that one's pretty good. She is peak waifu material. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a wolf. Although that does definitely help. You know what? I take it back. Incubus's 2 attacks aren't really all that good because he barely does any damage with them. That was like 22 damage compared to everyone else's like 30. It's something at least. It's something different for Incubus. Oh, we could actually skip that. I didn't know. Alright, first things first, we need to keep ourselves healed. I don't want to get ambushed and then immediately taken out again. Maybe we can also get a Bob Koth again, you know, for fusion materials. Probably not, but, you know, a guy can hope. A double summoner can hope. Speaking of, there's Bob Koth. There he is. Oh yeah, they're weak to electricity. Awesome. Oh my gosh, that fucking pose that Bob Koth is in. He's like, rah! That's pretty hilarious. Okay, shock was a good idea. Shocker! Every time Spirit uses shock, he just has to make that Spider-Man reference. You can't hide from me! I'll follow you to the ends of the earth! Such a great cartoon. I always have great memories with the Spider-Man cartoon. Any Spider-Man cartoon in general, unless it's Ultimate Spider-Man and whatever the other one was that was released afterwards that had that anime aesthetic. Not a big fan. Nullify electric, weak to ice. I think I'll wear this one. Wow, it really didn't take us that long to get to Gozu Tenno. And we got a level out of it, so I am content with this. Okay, yeah, this is definitely not usual architecture. And I know my Japanese architecture. I watch Kamen Rider. Will you enter the strong presence? Why wouldn't I? I'm pretty sure this is gonna have voice acting. I'd be surprised if it didn't. Oh, to you too?
Heaven and earth shall tremble when the Almighty descends from above. God's resounding echoes shall pierce the land.
I gotta admit, this always creeped me out. Even when I played this as a teen. This one mannequin who seems to be like a mediator for Gozu Tenno. I don't get why, but it just is.
Welcome, Demi-fiend. It is an honor to receive.
I like your voice. They did really good with Gozu Tenno in this game.
I am Gozu Tenno. As the head of the mantra, I lead the demons that gather here.
That's cool. By the way, where's Mark?
I was truly impressed by your battle.
Dude kind of has like an Ashura vibe as well. Ashura from Final Fantasy. He has like 3 separate heads on, or 3 separate faces on one head.
The emergence of a new, mighty demon. It is remarkable indeed.
And then Spirit flips his hair. Thank you!
But first, let me reward you. Please accept this gift.
Is it candy? Is it a bead chain? Is it an incense? You receive power from Gozu Tenno. You can now employ 2 additional demons! Yep, this is something I've been waiting for a while, so now we can have more demons in our roster, which means more fusion material.
Do you feel the power coursing through your veins?
I feel it. Unlimited power! Oh no, wait, it's just my tattoos.
Should you choose to serve me, I shall grant you even greater power.
Yeah, we'll see about that. I still haven't made my decision yet, after all. You know, I still need to venture through the world and discover what I want to do. I want to go on a journey, man. I want to go on a journey of self-discovery.
What say you? Joining the mantra must seem a tempting offer, is it not?
I mean, you gave me stuff. You gave me cool shit. Let me think about it. That's probably the best way I can put it. Unacceptable!
Indecisive, are you?
Very.
If you serve me, I can release your innate power. I can see that you are interested in the mantra. but not totally convinced.
Dude reads me like a fucking fortune teller.
If that is the case, you may observe us first, and then decide. Although, I believe your destiny is to fight alongside us.
And to be fair, that's what everyone says when they want you to join their side.
Now, as you may already know, our enemy is the Assembly of Nihilo.
Yes, I've heard it from my friend in the prison. Actually, I heard it in a distant timeline where I died. So technically I haven't.
They are threatening us with their plots to bring the world to a halt.
Haven't they already brought the world to a halt? Unless they want to do something further.
We can no longer overlook their madness. So I have made the decision. We, the Mantra, will wage war on Nihilo and obliterate them.
Sounds good to me. Honestly, if they're being led by Hikawa, then 100%. Oh gosh, I just realized this game has a character named Hikawa who's an asshole. Meanwhile, I'm watching Kamen Rider Agito on my off time, and there's a character also named Hikawa on that show who's a lovable goofball. And damn it, I love Hikawa in Agito, but I hate Hikawa in this game.
I have already ordered my soldiers to attack their headquarters in Ginza. If you call yourself a demon, make haste to Ginza. Crush those who pose a threat to the world.
Will do, leader, sir.
I am Gozu Tendo, the one who will rule the kingdom of chaos.
Chaos. And then Jack Garland shows up from the corner. It's like, this somebody say chaos? Yes, and then Jack Garland destroys him. The door can't be open. But I want to say hello again. Alright, yeah, we can employ more demons. Awesome. Okay, so there is a, I believe, a shortcut we can take on the roof that will take us all the way back to the first floor. And it's a shortcut that most people probably wouldn't take or probably even notice even. Oh, great. He did some damage to us. Man, we really need to get out of here. Spirit is losing some MP. He won't be able to use shock for that long. Alright, let's use Brutal Slash. Nice! Nice crit. Damn it, I wanted to pass Kikuhime's turn. Oh! Yeah, Force is really devastating on us. We're gonna heal you just in case, Spirit. Don't want another repeat of the last timeline, where we also died to a bunch of Bodkoths. There we go. Incubus actually killed something with his physical attack. Awesome. You've earned your place in our party, Incubus, despite the fact that you have a giant dick. I mean, then again, that's probably the reason why you've earned your place in our party. It's really high. Jump off? Yeah, sure, we can be an idiot. Are you sure? The game is really telling us that this is a bad idea, and I love that. Whee! Yeah, and obviously that would bring all of our HP down to 1. I like how realistic that is. Although if it really was realistic, we would have all been splattered goop. Oh, Spirit. Has anyone mentioned the strange monk taking up residence around the East Hall? Maybe he's preparing a memorial for all the slain mannequins. That is gonna be another fiend that we need to fight. And that's gonna be a doozy of a battle. I honestly don't know if I want to do it just yet. I think I'm gonna wait. Especially since we haven't even fused Matador yet, and I really want to fuse him. I wonder if Mahama will work on him. Yeah, I kind of figured. Spells like that usually don't work on enemies that, at the very least, aren't weak to it. Wow, Incubus is on a roll recently. Let's do a quick save before we can... Oh, hello. You're new. Alright, spill it. What's the big secret drawing everybody here? First, that conceited summoner jerk and his spooky-ass cat strolled through, and now some freaky mummy fiend started floating around. Somebody's up to something. Ain't no telling me otherwise. I'm glad they have a bunch of hints telling you that, hey, there's a fiend somewhere around here. Okay, let's do a lunge. Just in case. I know we're so close to a healing spot, but I really don't want to take that chance. I love you. Wow, it worked! He loves me. Nice! He doesn't love me anymore. I mean, we could pretty much just continue to auto battle. Yeah. These guys are already weak now. My gosh, that guitar riff. The guitar riff in these songs are so good. So good. Alright. Now that we're level 28, let's go do some fusions. If I remember correctly, we can only fuse...
Welcome to the Cathedral of Shadows, where demons gather.
We can only fuse him on a new moon. Despite that, though, let's see what else we can fuse besides Matador. There's still Jeja. And wow, Arahabaki can't be fused with most things, apparently. Well, it is a vile demon, so I guess that makes sense. They're usually picky about what they fuse into. Pisaka! Right! I completely forgot! We need to go grab that Pisaka in the Labyrinth of Amala. Okay, that's something else that we're gonna do. Other than that, let's head to Shinjuku, or Shibuya, I'm sorry. Again, I always mix up those two towns. We're gonna get the Moon Phase, or the Kagutsuchi Phase, to new. And I think that's how we fuse Matador. Thankfully, these enemies are super easy to deal with, so we don't have to worry about them. In fact, let's for the sake of making things go faster, let's switch out Incubus and bring Arahabaki instead. Arahabaki will at least deal more damage. He is a little slow, though. Wow, okay, yeah, that is decent damage. More than Zochuten, surprisingly. I guess Zochuten is, not as powerful as Momonofu originally was. I almost feel sorry for these early game demons. They always get their butts kicked. There we go, new moon.
Welcome to the Cathedral of Shadows, where demons gather.
Alright, so is this going to result in a fusion? No, okay. Alright, let me look up that fusion list real quick, because I do still have it open. Matador. Fuse during Kagutsuchi Phase 1 to 4. Okay, didn't expect that. I guess each fiend has its own fusion phase requirement, so we can only fuse that during a 1 to 4. In which case,
all right,
let's just walk a tiny bit and get it to Phase 1. I'm hoping I have the necessary demons in order to fuse him. Because it may just be that I don't.
Welcome to the Cathedral of Shadows, where demons gather.
Alright, so... Kushinada... Yeah, I don't think I have any demons that fuse into Matador. That's unfortunate. Which means I'm probably going to have to use that fusion calculator. Alright, let's see what I can fuse this into. In terms of levels... What is a demon that I currently have? Jack-o'-lantern was level 19? Man, I could have gotten him a long time ago, apparently. Fornius. We'll use Fornius as a base. Fornius plus... Kelpie, Jack-o'-lantern, High Pixie, Jack Frost, and Pixie. Okay.
Alright. Oh?
So which of these demons will I use? There's Pixie. There's High Pixie, somewhere around here. And there's Jack Frost. Now, Jack Frost does have Dark Might, which, yeah, okay. I give Dark Might to Matador, plus I could throw in Tarunda, and maybe even a Bufu for extra elemental damage. Okay, Jack Frost it is.
Are you sure?
Jack Frost is the best option.
Oh, alright.
Now, yep, there it is. You get the Fiend icon when you can fuse a Fiend. So let's fuse Fornius with Jack Frost to create Matador. There he is. He's so cool looking. He gets Mazan and Andalucia. I believe Andalucia was a skill that we didn't see in the boss fight because I pretty much decimated Matador. I made him my bitch. Andalucia is basically a physical hit that hits multiple times. Really, really good. He gets Takunda, and I'm guessing other skills that he had in the boss fight. Really great agility. Like, phenomenal agility. He has no weaknesses, and he nullifies Force, Light, Dark, and Ailments. The Fiends are amazing in this game. I can fit him with 4 different things, so we're going to give him Dark Might, Tarunda, Bufula, because that's better. And we'll throw in a Zio, because we already have a healer in Kikudihime, and we won't really need another healer. So now he has 3 elements besides fire. Fire is the only one that he doesn't have. He has a debuff, he has Andalucia for physical hits, and Dark Might, so we can use him for boss fights if we get the moon phase to a new moon. Really, really good. Plus, Takunda. Takunda is going to be awesome. And just to look ahead, I have the page open for Matador. He is going to learn Focus, which is great. It'll be used alongside Andalucia. Taunt, which is ×2 Rakunda and ×2 Tarukaja on all enemies. Can be good sometimes. And Red Capote, which is basically Sukukaja ×4, as we saw during the boss fight. So, amazing demon.
Oh.
Excuse me? Right, level 30. I forgot. Okay, yeah, so we can't fuse him until level 30. Well, we have the necessary components, and we have the space. So we'll keep this Jack Frost and Fornius for now. I think I'm going to level up off screen to level 30 to be able to get that. For now, though, I want to make a quick trip to the shop right here, wherever it is. No, it's on the other side. I want to sell all the bulls that I have.
Hello there.
Because I feel like I'm going to need a lot of money in order to buy the Pasaka. Yeah, before we end today's part, we're going to go buy that Pasaka. And I think also check the Rag Jewelers, because there is something I want to get there. Also, don't sell that. That's the Grimoire. We want to sell this thing.
Oh? That okay with you? Oh? That okay with you?
Okay, I think that's fine. You know what, screw it. Let's sell the last one. I might as well have all the Maka that I can have.
Got it.
And no ticket, unfortunately, even though we gave him tons of... Or actually, no, he gave us tons of money. Alright, let's head to Ginza first and foremost. since that place automatically has the Rags Jewelers. What I wouldn't give for a stoma right now. Yeah, a stoma would be pretty useful at this point, but that's the whole reason why we're going to the Amala, the Labyrinth of Amala. Because once we grab that Pisaka, it will come with a stoma.
Take a look.
My gosh, the overlapping voice lines. Huh, yeah, you can get attack mirrors and magic mirrors. Interesting.
Anything else? Take a look.
Oh no, I pressed it too fast.
Anything else? Take a look.
Okay. I was hoping we'd be able to get Aramitama, but we don't have a Jade or Ruby. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna have to find those two somehow. I don't know where I will find them, though. I'll have to look this up. I'll have to look up where I can find a Jade and a Ruby, because Aramitama, once we get that, we're basically set for fusions.
Anything else? Take a look.
Meanwhile, we could potentially get all the elements. We've never gotten Flamus, and I believe we've never gotten Aquans, so we could get those for fusion material.
Anything else?
Either way, I'll look up later to see where to get the materials for the Mitama. Alright, let's head to the Labyrinth of Amala. It's gonna be a bit of a trek, but I think it'll be fine. Oh man, it's already 6. I think I've already missed the opportunity to watch Frozen's stream. I'll catch it late. I think he's playing Team Fortress 2 tonight, which is pretty cool. I need to get to Team Fortress 2 myself one of these days. I have the game, obviously, because it's free. And I played a little bit of it, but I kind of suck at Battle Royales. So, the only one I'm competently sort of good at is Fortnite, but even then, I still have a hard time being good in Fortnite. I can get to the top 10s, and I can hold my own, but once I get to like the top 3, it's an unwinnable battle. It's a good thing that a lot of my friends do play Fortnite, and for the most part, we only play it just to have fun. I also really like the occasional racing minigames in Fortnite, as well as the Lego minigame. I played that with my friend Miles for an entire night, and I felt like he got a little too obsessed with it. I'm hoping we can play it again at some point in the future. It also helps that Fortnite is a free game, so it's one of those games where I can literally play it whenever I want. I don't need to like get a battle pass really, or I don't need to pay a subscription service. It's always there, it's always able to be played. Heck, it's one of the reasons why I got into it in the first place. That and the fact that Dr. Doom was in the game, which thankfully I managed to get. Dr. Doom and Gwenpool are currently my favorite skins. The game basically reunited my love for Gwendolyn Poole. And I'm pretty happy about that.
You're pretty good. You're pretty strong. I'll sell you something special. Interested? Here's what I'm selling. A demon that can see through anything. With this guy around, any maze is a piece of cake. It'll be a perfect companion when exploring a new area. I'm asking 15k Maka. I know it's kinda high, but it's well worth the price. So, you want it?
I want it!
Excellent choice.
You purchased a demon from the Shady Broker. It doesn't even tell us what the demon is either. Sure, there are other brokers besides me in the labyrinth. Yeah, we'll encounter at least 2 to 3 more brokers. So what he sold us was a Pisaka. Now, not only do we not have to fuse a Pisaka, but this Pisaka comes with amazing skills. Already a full set of skills. He has, just to show it off, Life Drain, which recovers HP and MP that it takes from the enemy, Trifuri, which escapes for most battles without fail, Estoma, which is amazing, and Ribberbrahma. So he has the ability to lower encounters and increase encounters, which are great for grinding purposes. Both are. Liftoma to make sure that we don't get damaged by damage floors anymore. Lightoma, which lights up dark dungeons, which will be useful for like 2 or 3 dungeons in this game. It's not really something you want to keep all the time, but Pisaka has it. Lucky Find. This is also pretty good. Occasionally find items on the Vortex World map while in the active party. So if we have Pisaka in our active party, he will find random items. They can range from either a basic medicine or life stone to incenses. So it's really good to have Pisaka in your party when you are just roaming around. And of course, Watchful, just like the Tengu that we had. He can earn experience even when outside of battle, which is perfect because it means that he can just constantly catch up with all of us. So yeah, this Pisaka is perfect. It is something that you always want to get for any playthrough. In fact, I'm going to have him in my party right now because might as well. And we're going to immediately use Estoma and try to get out of this dungeon because I believe we're at a high enough level to ignore pretty much all the encounters. In fact, because of that, I think going through the this first Kalpa will be a piece of cake when we get back to the next session. Starting Tuesday, I'm probably going to be at level 30, as well as most of my demons, really. And I'm going to try to figure out some more fusions. I'll probably do a bunch of fusions off screen of demons that we didn't make, like Kelpie, and, oh yeah, it's already a new moon, so it already wore off. But hey, it worked. We didn't encounter any demons in the Kalpa. But yeah, most of my demons will be level 30. I'll probably make Kelpie and Troll and stuff like that. Maybe I'll have a Hee-Ho. I'll have a Jack Frost in my party, just because. Damn it, it still didn't work. I can't time that. I can't time that. Really? I can beat that for some reason, but I guess the big ones I can't destroy. Nope. Alright. Yeah, okay, I managed to get an extra 100 Maka, which is a thing. Also, if you get every single Maka coin in that minigame, I think you get a bonus. And I think that was how you can get easy free Maka in the PS2 version. That was basically the best way to grind for Maka. Because I remember going through the final Kalpa and its final minigame and getting like, what, 10k Maka per run. It's actually pretty ridiculous if you learn the mechanics. But again, DLC. I don't really need that. Alright, so, yeah. The plan is, next Tuesday, we're going to do another stream. I'll be at level 30, so will all of my other characters. I will have Matador in my party, and I'm going to see if I can find any Jades around the area, if I can. If not, then we'll probably just wait until we can get them through normal means. So, yeah. I'll just play some music in the background. This is it for today's stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And next time, we'll be playing more Shin Megami Tensei. I wanted to do a thumbs up. Wait, hold on. Nope. I'm trying to figure out the keybind that I have here. No, that's a clap. Where the heck is my... There it is! Yeah. I really need to write down a reference for my keybinds. Next time on Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne. I already explained it all. Tomorrow, I'm going to do another live stream of Toho and maybe Samurai Warriors, depending on how I feel. And then Sunday and Monday will be Final Fantasy XIV. So look forward to that. I'm basically going to be streaming every single day, so I call that a win. Hope you guys have a good day. I'm going to go watch some more Kamen Rider, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye!